Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Path to Success Show with your host, Jacob Jonuzi. And today, before we get started, I just want to say, finally got a new lighting. So much better. I'm sure you guys can already tell by the look of the video. But just get started with the video. Today, we're going to be talking about feeding your knowledge and something that is very important to your success in your future. And what I mean by that is every day or every night before you go to bed or every day when you first wake up, one of your biggest motivations to do is to learn something, to feed your knowledge, to put a fire in your wisdom, to do something, to heighten your skills, to really learn something. Because something that I do is either first thing in the morning or before I go to bed, I try to read. And if I can't read, I'll be on Audible. Because realistically, anybody who wants to be successful, anybody who's any type of business, or anybody that just wants to be smarter or be a better person, you should read. And everyone has time to read. And at least 10 minutes a day, or at least 10 pages, or at least one chapter. Because that's what's going to get you better. It's going to take you to that next level. And not only that, to be honest, tip for content creation or anything else, you can read a chapter of a book and write it down, and you can use it as like content for something else, to talk about it, to elaborate on it, to teach others, to teach your viewers, to build upon that. Because that is very important to be able to, you have viewers, you have a following, and you want to make a difference, you want to make a change. And one thing you could do by that is to educate. And when you're able to educate, well, then you become much more valuable to anything. And that's why reading, heightening your skills, making everything so much better is so important in your life. And that's why I say what I do is I read. And it's something that's so simple, or it could be anything else. Sometimes I go on YouTube and I look up how to do this, how to do that, how to learn how to do this with lighting, how to edit, how to do anything, something that will just sharpen my skills, sharpening my iron, so I can definitely be better for myself and in the future for others. Any little thing that you can learn how to, anything. It'll make everything much easier for yourself in any type of content that you're trying to create, or just you just getting better in general. Because realistically, if we're being honest here, all the answers are right in front of you. All you have to do is just Google it, YouTube it, and just attack it. Feed for more, want more. And that's what's going to continue your growth. Because if you're able to not think about it too much and just get started on it, to be able to be like, I don't know where to start exactly, but I'm going to start searching things up. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start doing that. One thing I'm going to start doing soon is streaming gaming, because I love gaming. So I might as well start streaming it and try to build a following off that. I apologize for that cut off there. My memory card filled up. I had to delete some things. But as I was saying about streaming, that's something I've been wanting to do. And I would have never knew how to start. And actually, in the beginning, I didn't know how to start. I was actually asking people questions like, how do I do this? But I resulted to Googling it. I went on YouTube, how to start this, how to start that, and I found out that it's really simple. You only need a few components, not too much. Me personally, I wanted more of the nicer things because I felt comfortable with the easier user interface. But as far as that, it didn't take that much for me to get started, and I'll be streaming and do whatever I would like to do and play video games within the next day or two. And I would have never gotten that close to it if I didn't, look it up, if I didn't try to make an attempt to make myself better and be like, while I'm in bed, even while I'm in bed on my phone, we sit on and scroll on our phones all the time. So you might as well be productive about it, and you might as well look things up that'll literally benefit you in the future. It'll literally make everything so much better in the future if you're able to take that little bit of time before bed, take that little bit of time before you get out of bed, and you look up things that will benefit you. Take notes on it, put it in your phone. Your notes are in your phone. Write it down, write it in a note card, anything that'll remind you of what you need to look up or what you need to find, because you'll be shocked with whatever time that you have, whatever little bit of time will make the world's difference in the future. Because like I said, 1% better every day within a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, wherever you want to how long you want to go. Your life would be so much better and more beneficial if you did yourself that favor now. Get started now and start looking things up. Don't wait for anybody else to give it to you, because that person that you're asking, they're constantly asking, sooner or later they're going to stop taking you seriously. They're going to just say, get away from me, because nobody wants to help somebody that can't help themselves or doesn't want to help themselves. So find the answers yourself. Go online, look it up. Any question you have, just look it up. People have asked, don't be embarrassed to look it up. No one's going to know. Just go on Google, look it up, find the answer, dig, find, seek that information. And that's what will really take you to the next level. You're able to go read. I read books. That's how I figured things out. I read books. I calm my mind. It's something that I love doing. When I wake up, before I go to bed, I like listening to Audible because it's soothing for me. It's very nice and I learn a lot from it. Whatever I like out of it, I write notes. Whatever I don't agree with it, whatever. In one ear, out the other. But everything that I like, everything that I can relate to myself, everything that I can use for content or anything else, I write it down, I put it in my notes. And ultimately that will benefit me either now or within the near future or long term maybe. Now, thank you so much for watching, guys. Every episode new Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. See ya.